Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Natique here in Elk Grove, California, and NatiqueYarns.com, coming to you live on Saturday. And I had a big sweater on. Now I'm a little
Yeah, it has not caught up
moving and grooving.
this morning. It apparently was really cold last night.
This morning, my downstairs was 63, my upstairs 75.
Wow.
And that is just with the heater on downstairs.
Your levels are drastically different.
Drastically different. So you're so hot upstairs and you go downstairs and you're like, I need
Whoa.
more clothes on. So hopefully everyone is excited to be on the weekend. I'm always excited for the weekend. Today's a really fun day in the boutique. Like, all of our working women come in and hang out with us. We do have a 12 to 2 all skills class for those who need a little bit of extra help, which I love. And Karen's here, fluffing.
She's zhuzhing all the things.
Yes, already so much has been zhuzhed since she got here. So I'm really excited to see everyone. So we're going to talk about our semi-monthly grand prize. We have the Vicarious cowl. I did wear it yesterday. Good morning, everyone.
This one is a really fun chevron pattern where you have the solid sections and then you have this drop stitch row that adds about an inch to your fabric with just 2 rows of work.
I have a poncho that I'm working on a fuchsia meadows for my sister that I started last year. Somehow the needle is no longer on the project. I think there might be a munchkin who may have done it, but there's no needle. So
like yanked it out entirely?
Yes, like the needle's not part of it. Everly is now into knitting. She wants to knit with me, which I love, but oh my god.
We need to send you home with the Addies.
Knitting to her is fluffing that, like tearing apart the yarn.
But you could teach her to, crank.
Yeah. Nope, that'll be our first opportunity. So I think it could have been her. I know I wouldn't pull out my needle literally out of my work. So we'll see.
Certainly not on purpose.
Hopefully I could get it done this year. Because, it was for last year.
Hopefully it wasn't on a mohair row.
No, yes, that's right. Because there's silk mohair in that one. It's the green coffee bean, which is her favorite color. So fingers crossed I can get it up on the needle. It's maybe only halfway done. So maybe it'll be next year. I never promise any gifts for any holidays just because then there's pressure and I don't enjoy it. This way I'm like, I'm already partially done. So maybe it's something I'll bring. Next week I'll be in Vegas. So maybe I'll bring it to Vegas. That could be my Vegas project.
It's a good Vegas knit because it's not, it's something that you basically have the pattern repeat memorized, so you don't have to keep track of the pattern.
Exactly. And it's so easy. I've done it enough times. I absolutely love it. It's so funny. Nancy I saying she's teaching Layla. Yeah, it's a riot. You have to have the patience of Job and zero, I'm going to say -2 expectations that they're going to get it. And then it's still fun for them. So, hello, Melanie. Melanie's back. Well, Melanie, you were in warm tropical weather. Now you're back to reality. I'm so perplexed that Vegas is so cold. It's good for you. You get multiple weather, but I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't wear. Normally I'd wear sundresses to Vegas in January. It would always be exciting. Now I guess to dress regular. So
you might have to actually bring pants.
I am. Maybe. I don't want pants.
I know.
I wore pants yesterday and today, so I do sometimes wear pants, but I really prefer dresses because it's faster dressing.
It is. Throw and go.
Done. All right. So how do they enter to get the daily prize?
So how you get entered into our grand prize is every time you make a purchase from the 16th through the end of January, you're going to get 1 entry. It is cumulative. So if you purchase 3 times, you get 3 entries. If you purchase 10 times, you get 10 entries. And it includes purchases made here in the boutique, online at NatiqueYarns.com, and even over the phone with us. And then we will draw to see who is the winner on Wednesday?
Yep.
Wednesday,
Sunday.
February 1st.
Wednesday, February 1st. All right. This is a fun one. Sunset in the Desert is one of our, I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere around here. We've got it. One of our patterns we've had quite a while. Really nice. Again, 3 different sizes. For 90% of our cowls, we offer them in 3 sizes. So really, it's 3 patterns in one. Good morning, good morning.
It's mostly the older ones that aren't 3 sizes.
Yeah, and as we see them, we fix them and we'll do more. But we have this beautiful skein. This is Lorna's Laces.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice worsted weight. Look at the colors in that. Beautiful jewel tones, fuchsia, green, aqua. Beautiful.
It's
I feel
jewel
like
tones.
she was the first company that really did hand dyeing.
In pretty like variegateds like this.
Yeah, it was in the 90s that I first came across it, and they were muckaluck kits.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when I worked at a yarn store here in Sacramento on Riverside, and she had them. And I made them for my kids one year. I liked the soles better. They were bigger, the holes were bigger, so you could put your crochet hook through.
Oh, that's much nicer.
Way better. They need to be, that's why I haven't done muckalucks in the store, because sewing those, no thank you.
I know, they made them like sewing needle size holes.
No, it needs to be big enough you can put a crochet hook through, pull your yarn, and you literally crochet and join it all the way around. All right, one lucky winner is going to get this. I'm going to say you're going to have enough for the small or the medium size.
Yes, because I think these are like $2.25.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly.
All right, here we go. How you get entered in for the daily prize. If you're new to watching us live in the boutique, every time you react to the video, thank you everyone for all that love. You're gonna get 1 entry for every reaction, and that is throughout the video. So if we're showing a color that you love, make sure you share the love, and it is great. Thank you, thank you. I love all these. Debbie, it was in the late 90s that I worked there. All right, so then every comment on the video is going to be 5 entries, and thank you, Sandy, for sharing. If you share now, share to your story. That's the easiest way to share, very passive. Share to my stories. And, oh, I spelled it wrong. Share to my friends. Oh, Lordy. You know, you get used to, I have a Mac, so I'm so used to that keyboard.
Yeah. Well, even crazy. Like my laptop, well, I get really messed up because my laptop, my iPad, and the computer all have totally different size keyboards.
Like, where are they? So that's how you get entered in. This is based off of yesterday's video, which we showcased Rios. And here we go. Who is going to be the lucky winner of this prize?
That was fast. Pam Laramie, you are the lucky winner.
Pam's in like crisp East Coast.
Yeah, she's in cold weather. So for collecting prizes, if you're local, you stop by the boutique anytime Tuesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. and say, can I pick up my prize? We have it stashed in the cabinets behind Boss Lady, and so we'll hand it right over. If you're not local, the next time you place an order at NatiqueYarns.com, there is a notes section right before you check out that you can put, I have a prize. That is also the handy dandy spot that you put things like, please wind. Or if you're buying yarn for a pattern, you can write, bought this for Clapatee. And that way, when you get the yarn, you're not going, now what was this for? Because as much as we try, when you message us a week later and say, what pattern did you feature for this yarn? We don't remember. That was a week ago.
Before we jump into the yarn, we're going to talk about this. you guys know Susan, our fearless link ninja,
I think I'm going to turn them right way up for them.
Is knitting a sweater that she gets to block that she's knitting in Rios. We showed it yesterday. I believe this is swatch number 1.
Mm-hmm.
This is swatch number 2. There is a difference of only 1 needle size. So just look in this small amount of stitches how much bigger this swatch is than this one, which exponentially, if you do an entire sweater, which would probably be about 10 of these, how much bigger your sweater's going to be. That is why swatch matters. I'm in love with this one. I actually could knit this sweater.
It's one of those, it's like doing Casapinka's projects where, like, even though it's all just knit and purl patterns, you're not going to get bored because you only do a few inches of each pattern and then move on.
Yes. I want to see what the difference is in the... This one looks wider. Susan, what size needle did you use?
This one depends on which section, so she gives you instructions for swatching that, like, this, I think this one is a smaller needle than this one.
Because this one, look at this one, looks bigger than this one.
But it's like each section is a different needle size.
Ew.
That's too much to type.
Good, tell us. You're the star right now. I'm just curious.
This is on an 8. The welt is on a 6. These two are on a 7. This one is a 9.
Mm-hmm.
It's one size up from.
Yeah, so 9, 7.
So this one
8.
was 2, and these are in the washer, in the dryer?
This one, I soak them both.
Yeah,
I don't put them in the washer. This one went in the dryer.
Yeah.
This one I actually did not dry, and I had to stretch it, and it's still not.
Mm.
This was a little painful on the hands. Because
Really?
it was, yeah.
Too tight.
Me.
Mm-hmm.
I like this one better, but maybe Anna will do some math for me.
I can do some math off this one for you.
That's
I can deal with
that's
that.
a lot of mathing.
I know.
From the anti-math girl. Could you just rewrite the pattern
That's
for
why
me?
I have you guys do the math. Because I call it something else.
So you really do have to do every section in a different size?
Yeah. And it works.
And you gauge each of these?
They should all have the same gauge. I'm after 20 over 4 inches.
And she has 21. She actually has 21 on both, but this one has a looser row gauge.
Yeah.
Because
So
this one didn't go in the dryer, and this one did go in the
they're not
dryer.
comparable swatches.
I get to do it again.
Yeah.
She has to do one
Somebody
more.
can take them both home and
I mean, you
Get
should
'em
just
wet.
throw them in the washer and dryer.
somebody
Or
else can
soak
do
them
that.
or dry it.
I soaked
I'll
them
do
and
it.
I dried that one.
I'll throw them in my dryer. I got no fear of ruining your swatches.
It does make a difference, though. And this is superwash needs to go in the dryer.
The second one went in the dryer.
Melanie's like, okay, I have to pass on that one.
See, it doesn't bother me because you just use your interchangeables.
No, I know. But I'm like, Melanie, I'm kind of with you. 9 different.
Because I
No,
still
thank
want to
you.
do this one. I just can't decide what color I want.
I think it's beautiful. I would have to do, I don't want to do but I don't want to do a bunch of swatches. I want to do one and call it a day.
Well, so does Susan,
Yeah.
but she doesn't want me to steal her sweater because she texted, included me on the text, her sister, and said I was being mean and making her do another swatch. And I'm like, well, you don't have to, because if you do it at the gauge you have now, it'll fit me, so that's fine.
Yeah. All right. So that's just an example. You can see the difference. Row gauge
Yeah,
is bigger
this
on
one's-
this one.
Definitely taller.
So just a quick lesson on swatches.
Swatching matters, people. That's why I am the swatch police, because you should do it.
All right. We're talking about another Malabrigo yarn. Super excited. We brought in brand new colors. We cannot keep this yarn in stock. We have people knitting sweaters out of it, hats, scarves, cowls, blankets. It is a single ply superwash. I think it's taking knitting stores by storm. is something we're gonna have at Stitches, because I think it's that amazing. If you have not used it, you are missing out. This is the brand new Malabrigo Noventa, which is a super wash bulky yarn. Not super bulky, bulky.
And this is the beautiful color fuchsia, which is that bright Danielle pink. You can see it has brighter pink highlights, but almost red pink shadows.
And we have a collection of patterns available on Ravelry. Okay, Ravelry Red. The last two projects are being finished up now to add to the collection. I love this. I love Ravelry. We're showing you the Valentine's Day first. I think it's so beautiful. This is definitely one of my favorite colors. I love the pink.
Ravelry Red is definitely in that kind of blue-red category. It's that deep, rich red.
So very fun to knit. Lots of great patterns. It is, the label does say super bulky. We should probably X
Like
that out.
black that out.
Mm-hmm. Here, we'll just do this. It's bulky. Bulky, about 90 yards, and it knits between, I think I've been getting like 13 on a lot of our patterns, are 11 to 13. So really nice to work with. It is a super wash, which means you can put it in the washer on gentle cycle and then a low dry until it's damp, and then lay it out flat to finish drying. If you guys didn't know, on your knits, you are only supposed to wash one at a time. You don't put 10 knits in your washing machine. One knit, one sweater, one anything like that goes at a time, because there could be abrasion on it. So even though it seems like a waste of water, if you have smart washers, they weigh what's in there and they adjust the water accordingly.
And if you have an old school one like me, you just stand there until the water's the depth you want it and then turn it off.
Yeah, there you go. So lots of good options. We'll show you some patterns in a minute. I'm wearing one, and then we've got quite a few samples. Karen's knit quite a bit with it, which is exciting. Karen's like me, we like faster projects. Love this color 057 English Rose.
Which is this really pretty, kind of subtle variegated. You've got kind of more corally pinks to more like orchid, slightly purpley pinks.
And a beautiful skein of color 148 Hollyhock.
Which is in that red-violet category. So you've got that slight purple leaning.
Oh,
compared to like a magenta, which would be more pink.
Lisa Seville. I do not put it in a sweater in a bag. I just turn it inside out. And Eileen, your footsies got felted. Well, maybe you can wet them down and squeeze your foot in. Get them to work anyway. We have lots of options for some quicker projects, which is really fun to do. Oh, shoot. That just did something
It went
else.
rogue.
But Grandine is one of my favorite patterns. You need between 1 and 2 skeins to do a small, medium, or a large. It has a really pretty basket weave effect with a very simple border. I think it's really pretty, knit on a size 11 needle. I love that one.
Fast, fast.
Mm-hmm. Then we have color 398 Rosalinda,
which is one of my favorites. It's got kind of more blush pinks, these kind of peachy corals, little specks of lavender. So it's got this really pretty watercolor effect.
Sorry, I'm pulling some patterns.
That's okay. I'm making a beautiful ombre.
And last but
Can't be
not
helped.
least, in the reddish color, and which is what I'm wearing. This is 235 Sedimentario.
Which has a little bit of like a cranberry, that brighter blue red, and then even a little bit of like a soft rust. Like it's, you can kind of see right there. It's a little bit orangey.
Nice. Let's see. Thank you, Allison. I love my glasses too. I'm going to a trade show next week. I'm looking for more fun ones, and I have requests for 3. So I'm going to still try and get, I feel like there's a lot of people. I'm curious, for those of you who wear cheaters, what cheat do you need? Because a lot of times they only have 1, 1.5s, and 2s. But I'm like, maybe there's people who need more than that. All right, some other patterns that work. This is Grist Mill. We have it actually right here. I'll let you talk about that
So
one.
you can see the texture live and in person. This is kind of like, it's like a modified basket weave because you've got this wide and then skinny and then wide and then skinny. And it's all just knits and purls, so nothing complicated. Very fun and fast. I think this one is on 11s as well.
Let's see. It is on 11s. 11s and 11 stitches.
That's kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
And it is 1 to 3 skeins, depending on which size you are making.
Yep. Here's a really fun hat that we haven't, I think this is on our re-yarn list. This would be really pretty. This is Osier. It is, I really like it. So you guys see, there's a cable within a cable. Do you see how there's right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left? So there's a mini cable and then a bigger cable.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
Hedge cowl, one of my favorites. This is 2017. Oh, look at someone.
Ooh, pretty orange.
And we do have a matching hat pattern. It is a slouchy hat. You need, if you did it not quite as slouchy, like maybe remove one section, you can get away with 1 ball of the yarn. Really fun knit.
And
I love
fast and
slouchy
easy.
hats. It's fast, it's easy. Slouchy hats look good on most people. Here is another one of our patterns that would work. This is homegrown. We have done it out of Cumulus, but it would for sure work out of this yarn also. Oh, that's a fun one.
Oh, that was Cumulus dappled.
Totally different look. Actually, we need to put our...
Gilda needs to post her one that's the 2-color one.
We need to take pictures of ours that we have. Because we have multiple other ones.
Susan!
Here we go. Rosa Gallica is another one. And that is over there. And I can show you that up a little close.
Let me walk slowly around so I don't make you guys dizzy. But it is this fun little cowboy cowl that is basically done by knitting a short scarf and then seaming the end to the side so it gives you that point in the front.
Here is what it looks like.
Pre-seaming.
Pre-seaming. That is Anniversario.
So it's basically just a really short scarf and then a little sewing magic happens. And then voila, you have this.
It's really nice to wear. I wear that quite a bit because it scrunches up on the back so that it's not tight on your neck.
Yeah, it's not so wide as to be heavy back there.
Don't worry, there's more. We've got more colors for everyone. If you're someone who likes a nice classic color, we have 063 Natural.
Which is just this soft, warm cream because if you didn't know, wool is not typically bright white. Its natural color is this warm, creamy color.
Okay. They really twisted these soft.
They do twist their skeins very loose.
013 Oro, which is gold.
Which is a very beautiful color because you've got the brighter, almost yellow highlights down into that brassy shadow to give you that really pretty shine of it not being a solid.
I love that one. That's a new one.
That is a new one. That is 346 Fiona, which is this gorgeous, rich, kind of sprucey forest green. You can see a little more blue leaning here, but a little more yellow leaning here. Similar to Va, but not as dark.
Color contradiction would be fantastic.
Oh, these
out
two.
Of this. If you guys haven't seen this pattern on Ravelry, this is a mosaic knitting pattern using 2 colors. And you don't have to have such sharp contrast. You definitely could do something even like this would be beautiful.
Oh, that would be gorgeous.
Lots of options. We'll put together a couple combinations for you. Hollyhock and Rosa Linda. That would be beautiful together.
That would be lovely.
I love, this is a new color.
That's beautiful.
Cape Cod Gray, color 429.
It's kind of this, the camera's making it a little bit green, but it's kind of a blue gray with these like rust shadows. So it gives a little bit of that kind of mixed metals look. Yeah, the color's much more accurate back here.
You know what someone was doing? Glamping.
Oh, glamping out of this would be amazing.
Oh my gosh, here's the sweater we keep talking about wanting to make. I love this
It's because
sweater.
I love that stitch pattern.
Yes, but I just want it on the top. This would be beautiful with this yarn. Karen, this should be on your knit list. I could see Karen wearing this. Really pretty, oversized, a little bit of oversized. It has yarn overs, which to me, that makes the sweater.
That's what makes that stitch pop so much is the yarn overs.
It's got a little folded neckline. You could choose not to do that. You could just do a little bit of knit and purl and call it a day. Really cute. Very wearable. If you're looking to knit something for your favorite fellow. I love the zipper. Look at it's a Henley. So cute.
That's a really nice sweater. I mean, I would even knit that for me.
Yep. Zip it all the way up. A lot of her patterns have mohair, but you don't have to have mohair in it. Don't put it. All it matters, can you get the gauge? That's the only thing that matters.
And you could definitely get that gauge on this yarn. Because that kind of sweater you want knit a little bit tighter.
Yeah, in the accessories, we're knitting it looser. The zipper is sewn in between 2 layers of knitting.
Oh, she did like a...
Sandwich.
Yeah. I'm like, I feel like there's a word for that, but I can't think of it.
Here's another one. Big Iceberg by Hintermstein. Wait, is this the one we showed yesterday?
No.
Wow.
But it's really cute.
That's 2 patterns she released in December.
She's prolific. I'm
Yeah.
like, you clearly knit all day, which is
she
awesome.
must have a team who knits for her. I would think so. I don't know. I mean, her test knits are very well run.
Yeah.
But look at how cute this is. So, Hintermstein, she likes a much looser fit. I mean, a lot of times she's in Europe, so she needs warmer. But look at,
Yeah.
you can take the same sweater and make it a little bit more fitted, and it's just as pretty.
Yeah, like knit the fit you like, not the fit the designer likes.
Exactly. Here's another one. So cute. I think that's a scarf she tied around
I think
her
so
head,
too. She's
Pretty.
ready for the cold.
Yeah. All right, we have more options. This is a new color. Or back in stock, I think. That one. We sold out really quickly on that.
Yeah, I think this one only lasted the day of the first
It's like
time around.
Mermaid.
This is a rape, which is very shimmery in its shades of lavender and lilac. There's kind of a denim teal, spring green. Very cool colors for the most part.
I like this one. Ramble jumper.
Well, that's cute.
I like the white sleeves on it.
I like the fun details.
Mm-hmm.
I like that stitch between the bottom rib and the body.
The sleeves are bigger without being too big. Now, granted, you'd have to be careful if you were eating. But it's very pretty. Ooh, look at this detail here at the neck.
Oh, it's at the neck too. That's cute.
That's unusual. Twisted rib, and then has a little bit of
Like maybe cables?
Yeah.
Like one little
slip
Bavarian
stitches.
cables?
Yeah, very pretty.
I don't know what they are, but I like them.
We have Echo Wrap. This would take 2.
That'd be quick and easy.
And look at how wearable it is. Around the neck, front like that, crossover. I love this when they have a whole bunch of ideas. Look how stylish she is. Petra Brickstone.
And it's the Eco Wrap.
All right, for those of you who are blue, we've got 4 beautiful blues.
This one is Seahorse, which is that creamy background with speckles of indigo and chocolate, a little tiny bit of gold, and a really pretty green teal. A little greener than turquoise, but more blue than emerald.
Next in the lineup
is Florida Jade, which is a really pretty teal. It is a little bluer on camera than in person. It is definitely a blue-green. It's like the water sparkling through the deep ocean.
I didn't realize we had 2 of these.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys want to see something amazing? This is how much yarn we wind. These are the tails we cut off your skeins.
And that is only one of 2 bowls. That was basically all of last year's ends.
Yeah. And then there's another one over here. I don't know if you can see it.
Not unless I come around. And I think that one's bigger than the other one.
And Karen has such a great eye for the decorating of this one. So cute. We would have thrown them away.
Yeah, you wouldn't think a bunch of just miscellaneous tails could actually be pretty, but here we are.
That would be fun at the trade show. Like the big needles. Karen,
Yeah.
That'd be cute. That's eye-opening.
Like,
Lots of great things. Okay, this beautiful one. Ooh.
she puts them in the right spot. She could string her lights from them.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Continental, which is that really pretty, like, soft denim. It's like denim and cobalt because it's got the brightness of cobalt, but the toned downness of denim.
Mm-hmm.
And I know downness isn't a word. Don't come for me.
I love this one.
Cowboy, which is definitely in that blurple family because it has the more navy blue and then it has the violet and they kind of overlap into indigo. There's it goes super dark, like that almost black navy. So you're getting a really rich depth of color.
No, we're not open. Not yet. The Arica Cowl, one of my favorite patterns.
Oh, this would be perfect.
It is beautiful on you. I like the fringe on it, and I'm not a big fringe person. It looked so cute on. Look at all these fun people who are loving on it. Easy to do. I feel like we have an on-demand class for it.
I think so too.
That would be 208. 3 skeins to be safe. So it's just the construction of it is amazing. It has ribbing, and then it has a section of all these yarn overs that just really open it up. It looks so cute under a jacket. Look at this one. That almost looks like Rasta or something.
Yeah, it has some pretty colorfulness going on.
All right, we have more colors. 722 Fortaleza.
Which is really pretty deep navy, teal, raspberry, plum. If I rotate it, you can see there's some kind of spring green in there, a little coral. It's like a dark rainbow.
121 Marta.
Which is this really pretty deep red that the brighter tones are more orangey rust and the darker tones are this like almost dark chocolate. So you're getting a little bright and a little dark in the same color.
All right, 3 more beautiful neutrals to round out our collection. We debuted this yarn for Small Business Saturday and almost sold out in the first day.
This is whole grain, which is this really pretty taupe that has some areas that lean more pewter silver and some that lean more mauve with just the slightest purpley tint.
I love this one. This is one of my favorites. 238.
Which I end up just calling it Olive Night. I know that's not how it's pronounced. But it is this beautiful charcoal gray with lavender highlights. So you can see, like, if you were doing something blending colors, these two would go really pretty together because they both have that slight purple leaning to them.
And last but not least,
Black Forest, which is like charcoal. It's that soft, soft black. Because you may not know this either, but jet black in yarn is really hard to get because it doesn't want to be jet black.
This isn't all that we have. This is just what came on the reorder list. And new colors.
It's just what showed up on the truck.
So definitely one we are in love with. Who doesn't want a fast project that's crazy soft? So I'm excited about getting more in. And I know, has Karen done 1 sweater or 2 sweaters?
Well, she did one, but the pattern, it was like it needed some adjusting, so she's got to redo it.
All right, let's talk about what classes we've got going on in the next few weeks. We have, starting with this Tuesday, Antithesis. This is January 24th from 11 to noon. This is the newest Inspirations design for art yarns using 1 skein of silky twist and an optional beaded silk and sequins. Knit on a size needle. All the homework is available on the website, so you can go there and see what needs to be done. It's really fast. We've sold a lot of those patterns. I'm really excited about that. I think people really like them. Next, we have the bias lace and stripes, which is again a worsted weight project. We did use 1 skein each of silky twist, but you could use Malabrigo Rios, Dream in Color Classy Cashmere. This is on a size 9 needle. There is pre-work casting on 47 stitches and working rows 1 and 2 of the pattern. I love this one. It's very pretty. Our $5 pop-up class for February is the Facile Cowl class. It is $5. You can use worsted weight yarn. We chose to use ours out of Katya Retape. Again, knit on a size 9 needle. And you are going to cast on and work through row 4 of the pattern. On February 7th, we're offering our class on the sheared scarf. This is for people who are new to knitting or haven't actually done that much. You are going to learn how to knit and purl, knit 2 together, knit front and back, lots of goodies. We have the 1 skein clapetine.
It is over behind the counter. This beauty.
That is 1 skein of the yarn. We were excited to get back in the boutique. 1 skein of blue heron. And we provide all the directions to modify the pattern to get you one of these beauties. There is no pre-work. You just need to gather your materials and be ready. You're going to need markers, your needles. It's really fun. Definitely, once you understand the pattern of therapy knit, there's stuff that happens at the beginning and the end, and then the center is all the same. I absolutely love that pattern. It's something I told you I've knit personally 7 times, and could easily knit another one. Easy. I just love it. I love working with the yarn. Really nice. And then for those of you who want to participate in the Art Yarns Knit Along, we're offering 2 classes. On February 14th, we're going to be teaching the marled cowl. And then on the 18th, March 11th and March 18th, we're going to be teaching the sweater. We're spreading it out because we've got stitches and stuff like that. So we didn't want to rush people into like, okay, I've got to finish this in this time frame. First class is February 18th. So you guys will see a sample maybe next week of that one. I'm just finishing up the body on mine. So it's pretty. I loved knitting the front part. It was just easy peasy, which is right up my alley. So let's talk about what we are wearing. What is this?
Olivia.
Oh, Olivia, sorry. I couldn't read it.
I wrote it quickly because you switched on me.
Yeah, I did, because I felt like it matched. So pretty. Reversible. Nothing crazy, just fun, fast. I like the little buttonholes. Are they buttonholes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this one is by Callie Chic, because there are lots of things that come up if you search Olivia.
This is 2 skeins. All right, let's turn around, show you what Anna's wearing.
I am wearing my Nekia, I'm not sure how to say it, but it is one of Olive Knit's patterns, which is Murray Green. Top down in the round worsted weight sweater. This was one of our sweater knit alongs.
It was an Olympic sweater, yeah.
I've actually knit 2 of this one. My stepdaughter has the other one. I don't think she's ever worn it. She's off the list.
Yeah.
I love her. She's off the list.
She was young.
She asked me
She
for
did.
a gold sweater, so I knit her a gold sweater.
Yeah.
She tried it on. She went and changed back into her other shirt. I'm like, okay, I'm going to kill you now.
Wait, she never even wore it that day?
Nope, she went and tried it on, came out, said it fits, went back, put her other sweater on. I'm like, okay, off the knitting list.
Yeah.
That was a no.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Karen is decked out.
I have my little Lulu on with just straight Malabrigo Rios.
I love it.
And then this is the Noventa. And the name of the pattern is something very strange. That's on the thing.
Modified ribboned stockinette stitch cowl.
I asked her this morning, I'm like, can you knit stuff with normal names, please?
Everything I knit is exactly what it is. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, they just write out the stitch
But
pattern
it's
is
just
the name.
One
One
skein,
skein?
and yeah,
It's pretty.
I just needed.
I mean, it looks really good with the pop of color.
It matches your little Lulu perfectly.
I love
They're
it.
both Malabrigo.
That's right.
We are Malabrigo-aholics around here.
We are, yeah. I'm not sure if Shushin is coming out. That's okay.
All right. Well, Susan, is that a no?
She gave me what she was wearing
Yeah.
this morning,
Let's
so
see
I don't
you're
know what.
wearing.
She was looking for a pattern.
Here's the
I don't know
pattern
what's
right
happening.
here. That's okay. We'll find the pattern. This is modified ribbon stockinette. Oh, you just did it in one color.
Yeah.
Oh, much prettier.
Yeah.
So you guys, that's Karen sees things that we don't see.
Yeah,
Not-
well,
not
and I'd have
everyone
looked
sees.
at that pattern and went, "That's not cute."
No, but it's
Yes.
But
so
hers is really cute.
Well, it looks like they marled it. All right, Shujin.
I have to keep up linking. It's really
I
hard.
know.
I'm like, wait, I gotta put them before I come out, and then you're like, where is she? This one is Bonjour, out of Sparkle. I don't remember. What is it over
Yep. It's Fiber Oko.
there? Yes.
It starts with an M.
Millefiori,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm like, it starts with an M. Between the three of us, we got this.
I mean, your shirt's perfect in
Yeah.
that color.
Yeah. Worked out good.
Millefiori.
Yes.
Yeah.
Light Lux.
All right, my lovelies, we are off. We've got a busy day of teaching here in the boutique. I'm going to see a lot of you in a couple minutes to start
Your
the Heel
socks.
Tab sock. I'm so excited. And I will be knitting a pair with you guys, at least one. That's what I'm going to say. I can't commit to two, but maybe I'll knit one sock because it's a really fun technique and I want to do it with you guys. So if we don't see you before, you're not coming in our boutique, we will see you Tuesday live at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you have any questions, our boutique is open Tuesday through Saturday from 11 to 5 p.m. Everything is available on the website 24 hours a day. We ship daily when the store is open. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to me personally at hello@natiqueyarns.com. Goodbye, everyone. Have an amazing weekend.